welcome to it if you haven't seen any of my videos. My name is Camille, and today we're going to have another unboxing, another unsubscription day, which you'll probably see a lot of videos like this because I have a problem with subscription boxes and things like that. I love getting them in the mail. I have like 3 right now, so this is just another one of the month. Today it's going to be Ipsy. So this is the February 2019 Ipsy bag, and I love the design of it. I think it's really cute, and I think it's perfect for February with Valentine's Day, but it's just kind of a light pink background color, and then these little lip kisses are a darker pink and a kind of a hot pink, and then of course it has the little Ipsy thing on here, and it's got the same design on both sides all around. And one thing that I have noticed this month that I'm pretty sure is the first month that they've done it. I don't think they did it last month, but they have put a little card that has all of the stuff that you got in the box or in the bag. Normally they just have the card that has like the theme of the month and then some pictures of the models that they have. And I know a lot of people love having a little description of what they got, and so they have finally done that, and I'm super happy that they have because it just kind of tells you what the product is, how to use it, stuff like that. Go ahead and get into the first product, which is the brand Ipsy Cosmetics, and it says it's a long-lasting lipstick in the shade Title. So let's see what that looks like. Wow, this must be a full-size product, which is not usual for Ipsy. It's normally travel-size products. So I think that's great, especially since this is only $10 a month to get a full-size product. I really like this color so far, at least what it looks like in the actual packaging. It's kind of a light berry rosy tone. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this on my hand and see. Oh my gosh, it's a very smooth formula. I think you can see how smooth the finish is. I'm not sure if it dries matte or not, but it definitely does have a little bit of a gloss to it. And it says it's paraben free, cruelty free, which I am always really happy about when anything is cruelty free or vegan. I really want to start using products that go further in that direction. So let's see what the card says about it. It says, "We can get so behind this Montreal-based brand's mission to spread transparency and positivity within the beauty industry, and we're all about this matte liquid lippy." So it does dry matte. The deep rosy mauve hue works on literally everyone. Plus it's waterproof and ultra long wearing, so it won't budge even after a snack sesh. Wow, I'm really excited about that, and the fact that it is I mean, it looks like it would be a full-size product, I think. Let's just compare it to the one that I got in my BoxyCharm. To me, it looks like it would be a full-size product, so that's really exciting. And it doesn't tell you how much it retails for, so I'm not sure about that. But either way, really good product to have in the bag. And the next one in here, Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. And it's in the shade Nude Glow, so it must have a bit of a tint to it, I'm assuming. This obviously is not a full-size product. If it was, it'd be very expensive. But it says apply evenly to face, wear alone, or layer with your favorite foundation. I really like getting moisturizers, especially during the winter months. My skin tends to get pretty dry. This one looks like it definitely does have that kind of illuminating factor, kind of sheeny factor to it. I would say definitely a little does go a long way, and I think it feels pretty nice and light. It almost feels like it has like a cooling factor to it, but I'm not sure if that's just because it was cold in the product from being outside or whatnot. But it definitely does have kind of a sheeny look to it, kind of the illuminating. I don't know if you can tell on camera, and I'm not sure that the color, yeah, you can kind of tell. So if you like the dewy looks, I think this would definitely be something that you enjoy. I'm honestly more of a matte person, but I might like this as my skin is really dry, so it doesn't look too matte or flaky or anything like that. So I think I'll definitely like this for the winter months. And the color kind of really just blended into my skin, which is always good, so I think I'm gonna enjoy this. And on the card it says, beloved by celebrities and creators alike, this brand is adored for hardworking formulas that give you a goddess status, #InstaGlow. Along with their iconic mud masks, this highlighting moisturizer is an Ipsy fave. Infused with iridescent illuminating pearl particles, it blurs your skin, reflects light, and gets you going in no time. Yeah, so I definitely say it has the illuminating effect to it, which if you like that, if you enjoy that, I would definitely go for this product. But the third product in here is a MAC product, which I'm not super huge about. I know that MAC is not cruelty-free as far as I've read, and it doesn't say that it is, so I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. And I feel like I've read things about MAC that are just not good and have turned me off of it, so I'm not a huge fan of MAC. But this is the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, so I guess it's just a powder foundation. And this is in the shade NC30, which looks about like what my shade would be, maybe a little bit yellowy at this point right now. But it comes with the little tiny applicator in here, and it's just like kind of a plasticky, more of a cheap packaging. Obviously not a full-size product, but I'm just gonna take this off, use the applicator that it gives me, and see how this looks on. It looks a little bit darker on the applicator, but this is the color, and let me show you what it looks like on the applicator. Looks a little bit different on that applicator, I think, but it could just be because it's a white applicator. So I'm gonna just put this on my skin. I think that I've never used a powder foundation, but I think as far as foundations go, I think this would do a good job. It looks like it has definitely covered up, kind of blurred the skin on my hand so far, and I think it will match my skin tone pretty well. The only thing is that I would definitely say to put maybe something like this under it, because it could get flaky because it's a powder foundation. I think it'll definitely be more of a matte finish, and so it could get, if your skin is dry, it could get flaky. But as you can see, it pretty much blends into my hand really well. You can't even tell. So I might use this. I don't know that I would necessarily use it as like just a foundation, but maybe more as just like a setting powder or pressed powder, that type of thing. But overall, I think it's okay. I'm just not a huge fan of MAC in general. But anyway, on the card it says, MAC celebrates individuality for all ages, races, and sexes. This matte finish powder foundation gives medium to full coverage, goes on velvety smooth, and blends like a dream. Plus the long-lasting streak-free formula. Streak-free formula means your look will stay put all day. So I think overall it'll probably be a pretty good product. And next in here, which I'm pretty happy about that they give us two, are the KNC Beauty All Natural Retinol Infused Eye Mask. And they're cute little designs. This is what the eye mask looks like. They're like little shooting stars. But it gives us two of them, and I really like putting eye masks on, especially when I'm traveling. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of traveling this summer, and so putting these on while you're on the plane I think is really good to kind of help you depuff from the difference in altitude and just being on a plane and traveling. I just think that doing some type of eye mask or face mask is really nice to have while you travel. So I'll probably take one of these while I travel if I don't use them before. But let me see what it says on the back here. It'll give you those fresh, hydrated, depuffed eyes that are glam and glam ready. Oh, gram is in like Instagram. It's all natural all day, no parabens, no sulfates, no artificial dyes or fragrances. Before masking, make sure your eye area is clean. Leave it for 10 minutes. I'm not sure if this is cruelty-free or not. Let's see if it says it on here. This brand was founded after a beauty columnist noticed a lack of all natural options in the mask scene. The result, these ultra Instagrammable and good for you masks, infused with retinol and gold. They are also made of natural ingredients to help soothe, reduce dark circles, and depuff your under eye area. So I'm not sure. It's all natural, which is good, but I'm not sure about the animal testing part. But I do like that it also reduces dark circles. I think for some reason, just genetically, I do tend to have some darker circles, and also I'm in college, so I don't get as much sleep as I should be getting. But either way, pretty excited about those products as well. So far, I'm pretty excited about all of these products. We're going to go ahead and get into the fifth and final one. This is Meech and Mia. It looks like it's an eyeshadow in the color taupe. It's like all wrapped up, so let me break this open so I can show it to you all. Get a swatch on my hand. I think there were 2 other colors that you could have gotten in this, and I think one of them was like a very gold color, which I'm not a huge fan of, like super gold shadows. Kind of darker rose toned, a little bit of purpley shade, and it is matte, which I don't have a whole lot of matte eyeshadows just because I think the shimmery ones are easier to work with. Not super pigmented, which could be good for a transition shade. I think that it still is a very pretty color, and I think I'll still definitely use it. But when it comes off on my hand, I think it's a little bit more purpley than it looks like it would be in the packaging. I'll just show you all what that looks like. And it definitely shows up more purpley on camera, which I kind of like. I don't think I have any eyeshadows that are similar to this color. And I think it's definitely a very smooth formula. I think it should be easy to apply. It's not super pigmented, but other than that, I think it'll be really good for blending out and really a versatile shade. A brand that's always on trend and affordable, what's not to love? This matte finish mauve pink eyeshadow looks chic from day to night, and it's so good for adding subtle depth and definition to your natural eye looks. Yeah, so I think that it looks like it's like very pink on the card if you can see it, but it's definitely not as pink as it looks on the card, but either way. So those are all of the products in the February 2019 Ipsy bag. I'm really happy with the design of the bag. I really like it. I think I'll definitely get use out of the bag, and then I also really like all of the products, so I think overall it's definitely a good month for Ipsy, and that's all that I have for today's video. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.